Alrighty.
Alright.
Yeah. We're back, man. A splash of comedy. I am back here. Dylan, I'm here with Mahomes Mahogs owner, Matt, over there.
General
How you feeling,
manager,
Matt?
actually.
General,
Owner,
sorry, my fault.
owner, general manager, coach, wide
Yeah,
receiver coach, running back coach, tight
yeah.
end coach,
Former
quarterback coach,
DB, game
former
ball recipient,
lockdown DB.
straps, supreme
Sailed the ball
athlete.
10 yards over his head.
Strap. Ah! Dude, being a DB is so fun. It's got to be the most fun thing you can do. No responsibility, and if they drop a guy on you, the guy's a great receiver. Perfect. It's a perfect out every single time.
No, and you got the other one. If you get beat, where my safety help? Where's
Exactly.
my safety help?
Come on, you guys know what kind of player that guy is. My shoes were untied. Come on. I played 14. Come on, I played 14 snaps in a row just now. I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly,
Gosh.
exactly. So we got
Yo,
Dylan
what are we getting
P,
into?
head of the layoffs.
Mm-hmm.
What are the goals for the season this year before we get into these picks?
Yeah, of course. We're going into season. I believe this is my season 6, season 7. Let me debate that, but actually might be one of my seasons there. Um, for this year, I'm just looking for the guys to perform. I'm looking for the guys to beat their draft position. Play very well. Just bring some passion. I'm a big fan of my running backs. And that's not a spoiler or anything like that. Just a big fan of them. Every single draft I've gone through, I've wanted to get some guys who can get the ball, pound the rock. But yeah, every year is about grit. It's about offenses. It's about the ability to go out there and win. Um, and to look at the guy on the other side of the next team and say, you know what, I'm better than that guy. So that's what I try to do this year. And I pose you the same question. I sat with you during the draft, a couple weeks before the process. How is it being here finally? 12 or so, 13 or so hours removed from that draft. How are you feeling?
Man, it was electric. I would have had a perfect fun first 4 rounds of the draft if Connor did not snipe me, but he did. You know, it works in my favor because as you'll see, I've already got too many Chiefs players. But I think it's a good draft. My goal for this year, as every year, is playoffs. Once they
Yep.
get to playoffs, I'm happy. As long as
Yep.
they hit playoffs, the rest icing on the cake.
Yep.
I feel confident that they can take it home this year. I like the guys that we assembled,
Yeah.
and I like the depth we got. And yeah, I think playoffs is the goal, and obviously that trophy's coming home.
Yeah. And you
Fixing to
bring up a
break
vital
again.
point here, I think, for this upcoming draft. I think we talked about it a couple months ago, and I was like, I'm coming for some heads. I want playoffs is where you want to be, man. That's the
Oh
best. It's
yeah,
the best weeks. It's the best weeks. Just because it's like you know what it took to get there. There's gonna be some games that you win that are flukes in a sense where some guy does a terrible day on the opposite team and you take advantage. Um, but yeah, man, playoffs is where it is. I haven't been there since 2021, 2022 season. So it's been a while, and I want to make it back. And with you, you've done it every year since 2020, which is phenomenal. So I know I can see you just bought a new house with your prize money the
yeah,
previous years.
yeah. I moved
Um,
in. I think they're gonna keep me around for a long time. So this is where we're gonna be.
yeah. Um, well, let's. I think we should probably get into like the idea of what the draft was before we just get into it here. We all
Yeah,
spent some time with each other yesterday. Beforehand, get an idea. That was pretty awesome. I thought
that
that
was
was pretty
fun.
sick.
That was fun.
Um, got something to eat. And got a chance to sit around with the boys. I hadn't seen guys in like years. Like I hadn't seen Tommy in 5 years. Kyle in
Uh-huh.
5 years. So that was cool, man. Just like be there before the draft. We got the orders picked at 6:30. So everyone just there like
You
figuring out
called
who's
number
getting which
5.
pick.
Look, look, I'm getting them 5.
I called it too. And dude, you know what's the craziest part about that? So Brady puts that in the chat earlier in the week. He
Hmm.
puts like the rankings for the spots where you want to pick from. Fifth is the last one, by the way, according to Sleeper NFL. So then through the week we're like, whatever. I'm drafting from all the terrible spots that I was not comfortable with, which was 5 and 6 were my most uncomfortable. So I drafted from there a lot. And then I went to go play mini golf yesterday. I'm wearing my number 5 Jaden Daniels jersey, and I'm at a birthday party that's there, and it has number 5 too. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's sizing up. So to get the fifth pick just seemed like a match made in heaven. It seemed like the thing to do. And I'm happy about it, man. I'm based on the draft. I'm happy about it. But
I
yeah,
will
just being
say
with the guys, dude,
it
sick.
was fun for me when I was drafting
Yeah,
um, on this back end because when it came back around after Tommy made his pick, I could just say whatever I want to say because none of these guys could hear anything. So,
yeah, exactly. Um,
but
the thing I think was pretty awesome too. This happens every single year, and I think it's just like the bond we have as friends. We're always next to each other. It doesn't matter what
I
draft
think
it
what were we
is.
10 and 11 last year or something?
10, 11, I think
The
in
diabetes, I think
Dynasty, we were next to each
yeah.
other. And we were like not sniping each other, but we are like, dude, I don't want to be next to a guy like this. I'm sorry, I don't. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a testament to like our connection as friends. It's like every single draft, bro.
Oh
It's
yeah. Oh
ridiculous.
yeah.
Um, but
Lock
yeah,
down
so
corners together.
lockdown corners together. And we make our draft picks together
They
as
didn't
well.
they didn't score a
So
single point on us that game, did they?
no, they did not. They didn't score a single point on anybody. Lockdown. I don't think. Matter of fact, I want to say this. They
I
did
got my
not throw the
game ball
ball
that game.
to Matt's side at all. Actually, they didn't throw the ball your way. I got
Dude, I
targeted
think
twice. I think
that
Klobasco dropped interception and then like one early
weren't
on
you
like a
there for
comeback
it?
route.
Weren't you like right
Yeah, I
there?
was right next to him, and I was like, he was like pretty much fair catch level, and I was like, come
Oh
on,
god.
bro, what off his hand like those hey, dude.
I mean, it was already like we were already up like 40 points on them,
Up
but it
40
was
points already. We had our offensive lineman running the ball straight, like
yeah.
50-yard touchdown. But yeah, just wild, man. Tough.
Jerry with number one with
Yeah,
the all-time bait of sending a picture of Jackson JSN to
yeah,
Brady
yeah.
was
Interesting.
hilarious.
You changed it to JSN there. It's
I
funny.
mean, it's our first live, I'm not I can't be having can't have any controversies on the first live ever. YouTube's gonna review it and then be like, oh no. Look
Nah,
who's
this is
he's out.
come
He's out.
on. The first name he says, obviously, come on. He has a motive. It's an agenda.
um yeah, so I see yeah, if I'm Gibbs or Bijan, I gotta take him there. But he's a
Yeah,
big Seahawks fan. So how are
yeah,
you not take and he went fourth.
yeah. He went fourth, and honestly, I think he went a little high in my mind. I had Jason much later in the board.
Yeah, I think he usually goes around where I picked Almon.
Yeah, yeah,
I wanted when I saw I got 6, I was pretty scared because when I've been mocking 6,
yeah,
I don't want Puka, I don't
yeah.
want CMC,
Hmm.
I don't want Taylor, I didn't really want Lamb, and then Justin Jefferson and HN felt like reaches at 6. So it was like if
Yeah,
Almon wasn't there, if you took Almon, oh, that was gonna hurt.
yeah. I wouldn't have taken him. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm a fan. Like I had to take him last year because my running back got taken right before me. I think I was
Mhm.
going Jahmyr Gibbs. I think Jahmyr Gibbs got taken. I was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, like Jameer's gone. What do I need to do now? I didn't want to take HN, which hindsight would have been great last year. Either way, both picks worked out. But the James Cook in my mind was like, I would have taken Puka. My mind was I thought you were taking a Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker. So I didn't think I was gonna get a chance to get my guy on the way back. So I was like,
Yeah,
okay, I gotta pick a guy who I know is gonna have the volume. He's gonna be in the right offensive situation. His team got better last year. And if your team can pass the ball pretty well with Kincaid and DJ Moore coming back to being healthy guys, or the addition of DJ Moore, it makes it easier for the running back, right? Even more, you
yeah,
have to play out in coverage. So that was my mind behind it. So, oh yeah, good
yeah.
plug
I'm
there.
gonna I'm gonna get that up here.
Great plug there. But yeah, so that was the thing about it. And I was like, James Cook is a guy I've been reaching on all summer. So to actually have a guy like that where I respect the running back position, it felt like the right thing to do there.
I'm trying to find.
No, you're good.
Oh,
In the
there we go.
meantime, I could say, man, seeing Puka go off at 7 was tough though, because Puka was fourth for me. So when you said you weren't going to, it just give guys down the board got a chance to really pull on CMC and Puka, which in any other draft possible, they're not going that
Yeah,
late.
yeah,
They're not going that late. So the guys at the end of the board, if you had a guy like HN maybe who would have slipped to like the 204, you could have gotten him with a Puka, right? So it was like that was my only thing of seeing them slip. I was like, dang, I could have taken Puka. But
Yeah.
just I don't know. The offseason stuff is what really kind of scared me a bit. I mocked him a couple times. I actually built a couple mocks around him being my number fifth pick, number five pick, number four pick. But it's okay. I can live with James Cook being the guy, and even if James Cook is running back 7 this year, I can live with that. That's going to be 17, 18 points that I can live with.
Yeah.
Taylor going at number 9 was solid. Let's see the end of this round. Yeah,
I
CD.
liked I like Jefferson.
Yeah.
I don't think as of right now, I mean obviously it'll change, but I don't think there were any bad number 1 picks here. I don't think
Um.
there are any
Yeah.
bad reaches, any crazy.
No, these are all first round guys.
I do in
No,
the
3. That's 3. You're good.
where
You're good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's on the other side.
To the right. Yeah. They got like zigzagged. But yeah, so as you see in the first round, everyone, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back, 6 backs go. So pretty even split. I don't think anyone's a reach here. I just don't like Justin Jefferson. Um, not as he's a great receiver, the best receiver, sorry, in the league.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to if Kyler gets hurt, JJ's gonna be throwing him the ball. If Kyler's not good, Kyler's throwing him the ball. So I don't know. That was my little bit of my antsy pick there. But of course, if he would have gotten him in the second round, like at the turn, would have been great.
Yeah. I like what Tommy did.
Yeah. I think you got to go dub. You got to go both. Get elite on both sides of the ball.
I like all these picks. Josh Jacobs was interesting.
So Josh Jacobs was the pick. You remember? I was like, who picked him? I didn't know Chris picked him.
We were both like Josh Jacobs.
I'm like, who picked him? And I looked up, and so Chris is sitting. So I'm next to Tommy. Chris is in front of Tommy. You're next to Brady's next to you, and then like we're all like in this 5 little cluster. Bro, who picked? I looked up, and Chris face like this. I was like, oh, okay. And that was his guy last year, right? So it was like I can't get mad at him going for his guy. I went for my guy. So it makes sense. I like Drake London pick. Drake London, you could even say he's a first rounder if he didn't get hurt last year. I'm sorry. I would take him over Justin Jefferson. But Saquon going that's great value, Saquon. Like Saquon, and that's a great start. Genty as a third. Who is his pairing? Genty and Lamb, solid.
Let me see.
Now, what'd you feel about Jeremiah Love going this high? Not a fan.
Not a fan. Too many question marks.
The reason why he goes here is because we had an auto drafter, in Nick Merton. So Jeremiah Love reminds me of what Ashton Genty can be. Supreme talent.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Nick was
auto picked. I think Jeremiah would have fell to like the beginning of the third round.
If you can get him in the third, I like that.
I don't know if I like that in the third because I had last year. You know what? No, that's fair. The only thing is, Omarion Hampton just didn't play enough games last year, so that was.
I do remember Genty was touted as a first round pick last year, and then he slid about where Love is. I think he fell a couple more spots, but
so I think Brady picked 7th.
Yeah,
and yeah, exactly. So he would have been he got CMC and Genty, and it didn't end up mattering, right? Because Genty played well when it mattered at the end of the season.
Man, that Walker snipe.
That was tough.
That was hard to swallow.
I didn't see him getting past you obviously, but I didn't see him getting past like to where I was going to pick at all.
Yeah.
But Kenneth is fine. I still think the best running back pick here is Omarion Hampton.
I don't like him.
I like Omarion Hampton because look, I went back and I looked through Devon Achane and his start of their careers. Devon Achane missed 6 games his rookie year. Achane missed like 8. Omarion Hampton had like 35 receptions in 9 games or something like that.
It just worries me. It worries me because I know what McDaniel's been saying, and I know how much of a troll he is. But the problem with Hampton is I didn't see enough out of him before the injury that I don't know if he gets that high workload that everybody thinks he's going to get.
We don't know. First round pick. First round pick?
Yeah.
I believe in first round picks. Like Achan, you could say that for off of his rookie year, because
Yeah.
like, all right, like you're a third round pick. Okay, like also it was a great offensive line. You had two all time wide receivers in Waddle and Tyreek Hill, who had 2,000 yards that year. Like you're like, okay, well you're supposed to run well because we have to guard these guys. Fair. Amari Hampton, what he showed me as an owner last year, had he been healthy, dude, he was giving me like 16 a game
Yeah.
once he got into the main role, and I'm like, he's not behind a terrible offensive line last year. Now, granted, Biotis goes down with the season-ending ACL injury, so that makes the
It's
line a
tough.
little bit worse. But Joe Alt is there, and their other offensive tackle who missed last season is there. I
Yeah.
think this is a year for him to be like, he's gonna be a first-round pick next year or the beginning of a second round. I seriously think that. Like, and I have him in my other league, so like I maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I like him as a pick. You pick Henry here. What goes through the mind? I didn't get a chance to talk about that, but what goes through the mind of going to get Henry there? Steal at the middle of the second, in my mind. But yeah,
kind of pure terror because I planned for Kenneth to be there. I didn't plan for anyone else. And let me look. What did flash through my head was a little bit of Bowers McBride, just
okay,
going straight to a tight end at the value where it was. I knew I didn't want Brown, either the Browns here.
yep.
Josh Jacobs, I didn't want. I would have
Yep.
been fine with Nico, but I already took a wide receiver. I knew I needed a running back because I knew what the rest of my plan was.
Yeah.
So I was really
fair.
looking at Henry, Chase Brown, Josh Jacobs, Bucky, Brees. It's just
The wide receiver,
was
the second wide receiver would have been tough for you to take there, is what
Yeah.
what I'm hearing. Yeah.
Henry was just, I think, best value for.
Yeah, he fell pretty far. And I think even if he was there for me, I was not going to get him.
Mhm.
Just because I like the PPR upside of Chase Brown. Chase
Yeah.
Brown, when he was Jake Browning weeks is when he was terrible.
Mhm.
With Joe Burrow and with Joe Flacco. We know Joe Burrow is injury prone. He's going to get injured somehow because the offensive line stinks. Joe Burrow, I mean, with this Joe Flacco and him and Brown was having like 18-point games. I had him. I traded for him last year in another league, and he was a savior. My team was like friggin' 2 and whatever, and I ended up winning like 4 games or something like that because
Yeah.
of Chase Brown.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you feel like you can't not do that. And if he's gonna line up in the slot, they have no tight end. In my mind,
True.
dump downs are what the tight end does. They don't have a tight end besides Gesicki.
And
Go to Chase Brown.
Chase Brown. He was my golden boy that one year I had him
2 years ago. Yeah.
off waivers when he got elevated, and
Yep.
man, he was fun. But I haven't
Second round
drafted him
value.
since.
I understand that. I understand that for second round value.
It's hard to get back on the train for.
Which is fair.
I
AJ Brown, I love, by the way.
I'm gonna
I
plant
love
my
that.
flag, and I'm gonna say the worst pick here was Josh Jacobs.
Yep, no question. No question. And it's not talent wise, by the way, because Josh Jacobs had a decent year, and
It's
he's
just
going
pick
at running
value.
back. Yeah, I mean, could
And that's
he have
kind of the
gotten him?
trap. Like that's kind of the trap I fell into. Was I didn't want a running back that I didn't value where I was getting them. So it was like,
Yeah,
that's why I waited. Like this is the only running back I picked until round like 8 or 9.
yeah, which was an interesting strategy, and I kind of thought not that I thought it was wrong. I thought it was interesting because of
Well, you sniped me on Warren. That was my guy. That was my.
Well, again, I'm a running back guy.
Oh yeah.
Until I die. So that's going to be a trope for me for forever. I will go running back, and I want my guys to have their stars, and I want the guys to have their backups. And I can figure out receiver later on with the value, but I feel like you could find some guys, dude. Round 4, round 5, round 6 running backs, dude.
Yeah.
Jadarian Price went round 6. I feel like I made a mistake taking Rome over him because I could have gotten Chris Watson later, the round later.
Yeah.
In my mind, I feel like that's my biggest trope. But anyway, we go into round 3. McBride goes, Bucky goes. You stop me when you think you hear a name that you don't think belongs in this third round, and we can go and talk about it here. McBride goes, Bucky, Pickens, Brees Hall, Jalen Waddle, Rashee Rice. Jalen Waddle is okay.
I like Waddle.
Okay.
but I don't like him in 3. That's my
Yep.
problem here.
Yep.
But I do think you could have got him in 4. But it's also the
Yeah.
same thing of like, I know I did this a lot. If there's not a name that you're really dying to grab between this pick and your next pick, just get the guy you want and move on.
Yep. So
So
that's
I
kind of
don't
what I was
I
thinking
don't
about it.
like it, but if it works, then
It works, right?
it works. Yeah.
Um, it's not about the value of the pick. It's what I believe in Jalen Waddle to be on a team where you have your number 2 receiver was a top 24 wide receiver last year.
Mhm,
Colin, so you can't not double Sutton. You have to
mhm.
guard him. So if you have to guard him, you're gonna have to guard Waddle too. So it's like you have to
It's
pick your
tough.
poison in my mind. So it's like I'm cool with getting Waddle. Did I
He
reach
does get
for
the
him?
quarterback
What?
upgrade though.
Yeah, quarterback upgrade. And Waddle's a great talent, and they're gonna throw the ball 600 times.
Yeah.
And like, do I want? Okay, fair. I would have taken Zay here. If it was not Waddle, I was taking Zay.
Okay.
If it
Okay.
wasn't Zay, if it wasn't Waddle, I was taking Kyron Williams.
Well, let's
Facts.
see, because so I guess this kind of goes perfectly right into me because
Yep.
this was a value pick for me. I
Yep.
didn't even have Rice on
1000%.
my radar at all.
Yep.
Um, but I'm sitting there and I don't want Neighbors who has no knee right now
Yep.
or a question mark on his knee.
Yep.
Olave's still getting banged up. Garrett Wilson's in purgatory.
Yep.
I flirted with the idea of Javonte Williams just because it was like that would be a pretty good running back to throw in, but I'm like round 3, I don't like it.
Yep.
So I skipped on
Fair.
him. Kyron, I hate Kyron. Travis Etienne, same thing as Javonte. I think it's too early.
Yep.
Zay Flowers wouldn't have been bad, but I like Rice
Yep.
over Flowers. Not taking
Rice
a
is also a
quarterback.
monster. So the thing with Rice would have been a pick here too, and I didn't think Rice was going to make it to the 3rd round,
Yeah, I
and let
didn't either.
alone middle of the 3rd round. But the me seeing the knee this postseason has been like this offseason has been like
It's a
Rashee Rice when
gamble.
he is healthy is
Yeah.
an 18 point per game floor
And
because he's
we
going to
never
catch the ball
really
7 times.
we saw him come back, but the Chiefs were already like 4-4.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after he came back, things didn't get better. They just tanked. So it's like
Yep.
um
Just the knee. That's my only thing with the knee.
so he's got all of training camp, all of OTAs, all that kind of stuff. Preseason's almost over.
Yep.
Um
And
these 2 rounds were my favorite 2 rounds because I
yep.
was looking at Rice, and the only thing that was holding me off getting Rice was thinking if I could get Ibuka in 4. And
Yep.
I wasn't sure, but I went for the gamble on it.
I think Ibuka was going 4th in a lot of the drafts, but he was going steady 4th. Him and Waddle
Yeah.
were going steady, like they were going to be 4th round picks. I don't hate Olave. I like Olave even more. I just don't like Olave in the 3rd round.
Yeah, it's tough.
Olave will be a great guy as my number 2, right? Like last year, I got him in the 7th round, and I loved it because it was like AJ Brown was terrible, so it was like I needed him to be the guy, and he was. I like Neighbors. When you have Puka Nakua,
hmm
and I think who's the second pick? Kenneth Walker. I will take the swing on Malik Neighbors. I will, because you don't need Malik to be right now. You can live with the fact that Puka Nakua
Yeah,
is
so
going to
he got
overproduce.
Puka, Kenneth
Kenneth.
Walker.
And
Yeah,
Malik,
if Neighbors turns out fine, he's got.
you don't need Malik to be Malik right now. Malik can be Melvin right now. I need Malik to be Malik in week 7 onward.
Yeah,
Because I know
yeah.
Puka's going to be that guy earlier on, right?
Puka
I love
scares
the
me.
pick.
I love Puka, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
When I watched him last year and the year before, it was like every game he'd get hit and he'd like lay there for a second, and my heart would just start
but he's a
thumping,
wide
bro.
receiver. He's so good. He's so good.
I know.
He's so good. I feel like you can't just, which is fine. Like, look, I think, actually, no, sorry. Had I not taken Waddle, I would have taken T. Higgins. The reason why I did not take T. Higgins was because of, obviously, I had Chase Brown. I was not going to do that.
Oh yeah, because if Burrow goes down, your whole
team is done.
Yeah.
And your first couple picks are done, right? I can live with Waddle. If Waddle doesn't hit, I know my other receiver. I know that I know it's gonna get guys we're gonna see later on. Later on, I know it's gonna get two of those guys for certain. I was gonna
Mhm.
get two guys that I liked who could be in there and still give like 15 points per game if my two top guys go out. So I was fine with getting Waddle there. But T. Higgins would have been my guy had I not gotten Chase Brown. I'm telling you, if Amari Hampton slid,
Yeah.
ta-da, pick. That's mine. I like this round. This round's really good. I think we can go worst pick. We can say Jalen Waddle is fine. I think Brees Hall is also a bad pick here, just because of the injury. We don't know if he's gonna be back week 1.
I honestly, actually, for I th- I don't like the Waddle pick, but I think the Bucky pick is worse.
No, no, because
I don't
Bucky
like
looks to be an all intense. You don't like it because you got burned by him last year. So did I. So
Well,
like we have a certain thing about him. But
I so I like him, but it looks genuinely like a timeshare that it's going to be with Gainwell. I think.
I think it's the same thing with Jalen Warren last year. Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell both had their opportunities, and they both scored over 12 points a game. I think
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
same
but
thing with Bucky
what
Irvin.
you want? Who is this? This is the second pick of the third round. You want the second pick of the third round to be a guy you're hoping gets 12 points, like a 12
I'm
point
not.
floor.
No, bro. Bucky he's more talented than that. I'm saying
True.
that the reason why you get Kenneth Gainwell, and clearly the league now is going to like these two backs, right? Like we don't
Mhm,
want to kill my
mhm.
one running back, which I understand. So that's why they got Kenneth Gainwell. He's a great change of pace guy, and he'll go
Yeah.
catch the ball for you. So on any given down, you have to be afraid of him catching the ball or him running the ball, right? Not that he's the best runner, but you have to think, okay, we can't just go out and just sell for the run. He
Yeah.
might go out for a pass and he's gone. Same thing with Bucky, but Bucky's more talented, right? So it's like you give a guy for him to learn under for a couple years. Does it scare me? Yes. Would I get him next year? Yes. But I think he's also going in the 4th round. Brady need to do this, which is fair, and I'll take it. And he takes the upside because he has Bijan Robinson. If he doesn't plan out, if he gives me 12 per game, Bijan's going to give me 20. He's going to.
Bijan Bucky, that is pretty fun.
That's fine. I can live with that. And they're on a good offense. I'm cool with that. Garrett Wilson, I think, is a bad pick here too, but I don't hate Garrett Wilson. I just don't like the quarterback. He might be a very good. He's probably gonna be a top 24 receiver.
Round
Uh,
4, I
yeah.
think, and I know you're probably going to jump me for this one, but I think the worst pick is a tie for me between Cam Scatterboo and Swift. Scatterboo's
Ooh. I think
Scatterboo's not bad, but his he gets injured all the time. Like
nah. It's
it's
just
just
it's he had that one
volatile.
injury last year. But okay, like look, bro, what Cam did in the games that he was starting
Yeah, he's good.
as a rookie.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh
It was
my
fun to
god,
watch. It was fun to watch for sure. But
dude!
that's why it's a tie for me right now. We
I
got we
think
got
Cotter.
oh shoot, yeah, we got Connor watching, the one viewer.
Hey man, whether or not like the team speaks for itself. I got dogs. Um, I got dogs. But look,
I
I don't
wonder I
think
wonder
DeAndre Swift is the best pick. I think he's gonna like this take here. I think DeAndre Swift is a great pick here. I'm sorry. Like I think my pick, Lad McConkey, is the worst pick. I did not want to get Lad, but I was like, I
I
can
was
live with
I was
him.
targeting Lad as my if Ibuka went, I think I was gonna go Lad, I think. Either that or Loveland would have been a
Yeah, Loveland would have
toss
been a
for me.
guy I would have thought about getting too, just
I
just because of
wonder I
potential
wonder what
stack.
crazy takes he's mentioning
Might be
because
like the
oh, he's got hold on.
no. I put
First
Malik
first
Neighbors as
time live.
one of my
Can you see
picks.
chat, Dylan? Or is
No,
that just me?
probably just you. I think
Okay, so Connor said
Connor's trolls.
tomato. He's throwing a tomato, I think, at you.
That's fair.
Or maybe both of us, because I said I didn't want Olave here. Connor said he'd take Olave in the second. Oh,
Okay.
but he was higher on neighbors, so that's why he went
Yeah,
neighbors.
I agree.
Waddle is
I
puns. Bucky gonna lose third round pick. Yeah, that's.
yeah. Well, fair. And again, I think Bucky would have been there in the 4th round.
I think I don't like the situation with Bucky, so I'm with
Yeah,
Connor here. I don't think
Bucky Irvin Townsend, 3rd year in the league. I
and
mean,
I mean I was kind of forced to go so heavy wide receiver because I don't know if Connor saw it, but yeah, bro, it was bad. I was telling everybody right after who was the last one to pick? Was that right after Tommy took London? I'm like, It's Kenneth Walker, baby.
Yeah,
Boom, off the
and
board.
off the
Hurt my
board.
soul.
And I thought you picked him. I was like, "Oh, Kenneth is go," and then I looked at you and you were like, "My guy."
Hands in the face, just. But
Yeah.
I'm happy with Henry. It's just I feel like this is gonna be a year he falls off, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
bite the
and
bullet
well, that
on
was
it.
my thing with CMC, right? It was like, could I go get CMC? Hell yeah, would have been my team a lot better, yes. But I don't want my number one running back to be, liable to being hurt because of he's on the 49ers. Like, I can't. He's probably gonna play every single game this year. And that's I just like the fact that, I know James Cook is gonna get the run.
Actually,
He's younger, he's prime. So I I,
he
I like the
so
Swift pick, all intents and purposes. I like that. And I like Josh Allen here at the end of the fourth round.
oh yeah.
Bravo. Can't
That
beat
was a
that.
good pick. He thinks
I like Montgomery here too.
he thinks Burden's a mad reach here.
No, I think
Um,
Burden was going to fourth in a lot of mocks that I was doing at this point. So
I'm
I'm cool
trying
with
to
Burden being
see
here.
who I would probably take Adams over
Loveland.
Burden.
Loveland never fell to the fifth, by the way. I've never seen Loveland in the fifth.
Yeah, I would have probably taken Loveland over Burden. But it's hard because you got Rome, Loveland, and Burden all going within 6 picks here.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean,
and the
yeah.
hype on Burden has been just crazy
I
since.
don't believe in guys until I see them do it.
Yeah,
I've seen Waddle do it before as a number one with Tua Tagovailoa. I'm sorry. I've seen him do it before. So Colson Loveland, the beginning of the year, I had him last year. Wasn't very great. Week 7 onward, bravo, great pick, right? But it's like, I think I like him as a flex though is like very fun in my mind.
oh, that's cool. I can show comments here
So
on the live.
solid. But I do think Loveland in the 5th round is like a steal.
Yeah, I like
Devontae
that.
Adams in the 5th is a steal. I like McLaurin.
I don't.
I like if he's your 5th pick.
I
I
like
like McLaurin.
Yeah, but where did you get? You sniped Brady on.
10th round.
Is that 10th? You got him. Yeah,
Steph
Diggs. I
Diggs.
like Diggs in the 10th better than.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go for. I mean, not that I couldn't have gotten him, but like
But
I wouldn't have gotten McLaurin there.
Chris has
Chris,
loved
he's a fan.
McLaurin for.
Yeah, but he's also
I
like a
think
Commanders fan. Makes sense.
I don't know. I'm bought in again to the Marvin Harrison bounce back. If he doesn't bounce back, then you can catch me off the Bay Bridge probably.
Yeah, that's fair. Backflips and all. I feel like your wide receiver room is deep enough where you don't need him to do anything, and he's just a
I
trade
mean,
asset at the end
yeah,
of the day.
he's bench right now. I will say because this is where the trying to pick picks that aren't great kind of start to fall down a little bit. I will say the one regret I think I had from the draft was not grabbing Warren before Mahomes. I think Mahomes would have been there for the 7th for me.
1000%.
Yeah.
1000%. 1000%.
And who did I get in the 7th?
When you told me that, I was like, dude.
Jay.
I saw you
Yeah,
pick
but
him. I was
see,
like, no way, because I had Warren, and Warren was the next running back up, and I was like,
problem was when I opened my big fat mouth,
you could have gotten him there.
when I opened my big fat mouth about taking Mahomes, the cat was kind of out of the bag, and I was like, well, I don't know if any of you guys are gonna snake me and take Mahomes in front of me. I could
No,
see
no,
it.
no,
I could
no.
see a world.
I got snaked on Gadsden. He was not picking Gadsden. I will
That was
100%. That he was not
Yeah.
picking Gadsden. He was not.
I don't
Which
know.
is fine.
Gadsden's hard.
Gadsden was
I'll show this one,
pick,
even though I don't.
Gadsden was pick 150 something.
I don't
Need
even know
to-
where I was bouncing back from. Bounce back. Oh, Marvin Harrison. Bounce back here. Well, I
Dude,
mean,
Marvin sucks, bro. Like he doesn't suck, but it's like
watch
the
your mouth,
offensive
buddy.
situation is
yeah,
terrible.
watch your mouth.
Oh,
Watch your
okay,
mouth.
I got it. Marvin Harrison sucks. No, but
he needs to bounce back from where he was in his rookie year, week 2, where he caught 2 touchdowns.
Insane.
He was on Ashwin's team, and I remember week 1, I was like begging Ashwin for him. He's like, "Let me see what he does next week," and he posted like his dad's stat line. I was like,
Yeah, I think
never getting him.
Marv. For me, I think Marv is It's not a pick that I love in this range. Same thing with Roma Dunze, but I like the fact that Roma's gonna get. He got 90 targets, 10
Yes.
targets. Yeah, he's asked because of the team situation. He's a great talent, but
Yeah, I need to see what he does because he never really last year. He never really got a chance with Brissett. It was Brissett came in, he got hurt. I think he had like a
yeah,
game or two maybe. But Wilson really stole the spotlight, and I don't
yeah.
know. I want to
I think
see
Wilson's
what
a
the
guy to get in
dynamic.
that offense as a
I don't think
receiver.
so.
I'd say
I don't think so.
as a receiver, I would
I
because he
think when
look
we
at the
when we
value.
see
It's the value of the pick too. No,
well, yeah, that is true, but I have such a hatred in my heart for Michael Wilson that I don't even want to see him on my team.
that's fair.
So, because after those games, I'd seen the craziest take, and like, yeah, Marva's ass, he wasn't doing much, but he never got to play with someone that just like Brissett fed McBride and
And
Wilson
Wilson the
over and
ball.
over. I want to see Marvin that mix. I want to, and he was, I think, had a game. I'd have to go back, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say, let's see, if I'm picking a worst pick here in 5, um,
I think I have my answer, but it's because of situation. I think it's because of Travion Henderson. Travion, had there no be Ramondre Stevenson, is the best pick here because he's just that talented. Great
it's hard.
offensive
It's hard though. It's
situation.
hard to. I think Henderson's more explosive, but I think Stevenson's going to get the nod first. So it's
100%. That's what I'm saying. Like Trevion is the worst pick if you think about like
that's
the
why.
situation, but he's the best pick if you think that if Ramondre gets hurt, he's going to be the best pick. Yeah, he
That's
is.
why.
He
That's
is.
why he's gonna. That's why he's a 99 overall in Madden. You know, because they know they're factoring in the
X
fact that he's gonna.
factor. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know how to pick a worse pick here. I don't.
I think these are all good. I like these guys. I like Judkins. I like Judkins.
That's a
I
good
like
pick.
Judkins a lot.
Nothing here really stands out to me as bad pick.
Tutin's good too. He just doesn't show me anything. And I guess it's what you can do in the 5th round. Like he's not
I
your
guess
top 4 picks, so it's like it's fine. But
let's shift from bad pick. Let's try to pick one that we really like here. I think that's gonna be easier to find one great pick.
no, I'm off of the bad pick. I'm just looking at like I just want to look at like these are all guys of value. I think probably the best pick here is
I like Loveland.
yeah, 5th round. I think he's the best value for sure. And Devontae Adams. Devontae's number 2.
Hmm.
I'm happy with
Yeah,
the number
I like
2
Loveland.
in the 5th round.
6th round, I like
I like Price. I like
again.
Price. I like Christian
I
Watson.
don't know. See, but that's gonna get hairy when Charbonnet comes back around playoff time.
Yeah, but I feel like when you get Jadarian Price, you're hoping that he just plays well really early so you can put him in your flex. I don't think of the guy as like my starting running
Yeah,
back.
I know,
He's just
but
there for
it's
like I
just
need him to be well in the early parts of the season.
when I draft. I'm trying to think about how the who's got 2 tight ends. Jerry's got 2.
Yeah, Jerry has McBride and Colson Loveland. His flex is gonna be raw. Hopefully he got like
Dude,
if he
Riley's
got like
got
Caleb or something like that.
Riley's got to take a note out of Jerry, dude. Riley wants to do this 12 or 13
Team
personnel, bro. Jerry's doing it. He's just doing better. He's getting the real tight ends.
I mean, number 1 pick. You can do that there. But
See, yeah, I don't hate that because hold
they're
on,
2
sorry,
guys who are gonna command volume in their offense.
so
Bro.
he's gonna get Gibbs, and then he goes back for
McBride,
Nico Collins and McBride, and then he comes back and gets Allen and Loveland.
Yeah, he's probably the best draft so far.
Your tight end and your quarterback are arguably the best you can get. And then you have Loveland to sub in if anything happens or for bye weeks and as a flex because he's going to be there in the flex. So he really only needs one more receiver, and then he goes for Metcalf and Brooks. So we'll see what Metcalf can do in Pittsburgh. But
I mean,
the team he's got
Metcalf
around
go
him,
over? I think I like Pittman more than I like Metcalf. Not as a talent, but I like the fact that if Metcalf's going to beat you down the field, I think Pittman's going to go and probably line in the slot a bit.
I like dude, it would have been hilarious if instead of Metcalf, he just it would have been stupid, but he could have taken Tucker Kraft. Just had three solid
Insane.
tight ends, but you can't play him, so that'd
You
be
can't play
stupid.
him exactly. Yeah, and I think it's perfect. You can play both those guys and then interchange
Yeah.
them for bye weeks. Can't beat that. 6th round.
I think I'll probably knock myself here and say Mahomes was worst pick here. I want to get my guy, but I think I should have just gone Warren and circle back from Mahomes in the 7th.
Yeah. Um, Jackson Dart, Jaden Daniels is probably my favorite picks here. 6th round is good.
Yeah,
This is
that's
good.
good for.
I don't like J-Mo for some reason. He's very boomer bust to me. Not that he's not a good receiver or anything like that. I also when we played him
Yeah.
in Detroit, he did like some celebration I didn't like. So maybe that was it. And it's probably why they were at home after that game. But I don't know. Like Metcalf is cool. If Jonathan Brooks is a starter, he's not done anything for me yet. But this is what you're doing in the 7th round. You're just picking guys who can do whatever. And he already had Gibbs. So
Yeah.
if Brooks works out, Brooks works out.
I think Jerry kind of did what I did with that RB2. I mean, he definitely got the better anchor running back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I
BTJ here is good. I like BTJ in the 7th round. You sniped
yeah,
me. Not snipe me, but
pretty much.
I thought he was gonna be back for the 8th round. Maybe I shouldn't have gone Bo next year, but I'm
I
good
really
receiver.
wanted to get like right now I got Marv and BTJ on my bench. I don't need that. Like if BTJ doesn't pan out, it's not gonna hurt me like it hurt Tommy getting him in the 2nd round last year. So if he does
Yeah.
bounce back,
Same thing with Jerry getting Jonathan Brooks here. It's like it doesn't matter. You got him in the 7th round. If he doesn't pan out, he doesn't pan out.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it is what it is. Alec Pierce was tough. That was tough.
Was it him hurt or was that Downs, Josh Downs?
Alec Pierce is the one who on an ankle injury and has
Okay,
not
that's what I
practiced
thought.
at all his
Because he
offseason.
got the payday, right? He got the
Got paid
extension.
and yeah, he was trying to get him, bro. I'm not
He
paying
got
him
paid
that
and he's
much
like,
money.
"Ooh, ow, ow."
By the
ouch."
way, I need surgery and I will be out for most of the season. I mean, I think that's crazy. Likely might be a guy. Might be. I don't know. He's never played enough snaps. But
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is my guy for this part. I like Trevor Lawrence. Look who he's
Like,
throwing to. Parker Washington.
what about
Brian
Joe
Thomas
Burrow?
Jr.
What
Jacoby
about Joe
Myers.
Burrow though?
Great pick. Because last year I got him in the 4th
I
round.
think I think I like Joe Burrow value-wise here more than Lawrence because I
All
feel
the
like
quarterback values.
Yeah, yeah.
All the quarterback values here. Like besides Bo Nix, I reached on him 1000%. But I already I bought in. I bought in on Waddle, so I have to go and get my guy because I'll take the 10 points on a touchdown rather than 4 to 6 points. So
I think that also contributed to my jump on Mahomes is like I already wanted Mahomes, but now I have Rice and now I really want Mahomes. And then like
yeah,
getting Kelsey here. Yeah, that made it even
I think
more
if you can stack with the top 3 pick or your top 4 picks, I think you should do that at any means necessary because it's going to work out for you. I mean, obviously on bad games it doesn't help, but if you have a good receiver, he's going to ball up.
Nick's auto pick helped me here because I was looking at Kittle versus Kelsey and I didn't.
I like Kittle.
I was like, if I pick Kittle, that's a good tight end that I can diversify out of my Chiefs. But then he picked Kittle, so it kind of left me with Kelsey, and that's it.
Does anybody else not love Mike Evans in the 8th round? Evans in the 8th round.
I like it.
Like Connor, I think that's a great pick because Mike Evans going in the 6th round.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Mike Evans is a number 1. Granted, if he plays 1 game or 10 games or all the games, bro, Mike Evans is a number 1 receiver on a great offense with Kyle Shanahan. And his number 2 is Deebo Samuel.
I liked your Chris Godwin pick too. I mean, I know they're not on the same team anymore, but
yeah. You know why? Cool. Because Mike Evans is giving you 100 targets a game, and Ekbuka's out for the first couple of weeks of the season, or is recovering from the turf toe.
He'll be week 1.
Nonetheless, Chris Godwin is a slant.
Yeah. We get it.
He's my. But
I got the other one. You know.
Yeah, I know. We got a slant, which is kind of the archetype, right? Like I want to now that we're at the end of the. I was like, beep. But seriously though, like how I wanted to build my team was this: I wanted an X receiver who's going to go down the field, which is Roma Dunze. I wanted a guy who can play, who can be in motion and be moved in any of those positions, which is Jalen Waddle. And I wanted a slot guy in Ladd McConkey. I need a backup for my slot guy, which was Chris Godwin. And I really would have hoped I would have gotten Brian as my second. I would have loved to get Brian Thomas, bro. I would have loved to get him. Jeez.
Sorry, I'm just gonna show the chat as it comes. I'm sorry, I'm still
figuring out things
You're
over
good.
here.
I can fill in the meantime. I do like Matthew Stafford there too. Like it's solid. Did Matthew
Yeah.
Stafford go for a stack or no? That was
No, he didn't.
no,
He
he didn't
doesn't.
stack.
Yeah, he is JSN.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
now we're
Well,
here.
he could have
Okay.
got Devontae Adams. I don't think he did though. Makai Lemon, Ja'Cory Cross-Camara was a pull because he needed a running back badly.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of running backs went here, actually, surprisingly.
yeah.
That's
This
almost
is
more than half the. This is reminiscent of second round.
yeah. This is where I went and just grabbed two guys that could be something, and like I don't know, Jordan Mason when he got the carries filling in for CMC, he did great, and then Aaron Jones went down last year. He got like
Yep.
2 or 3 games I think without him, and he had like 20-point games. But then Aaron Jones came back and he like just eight
I
point
think
9 point guy.
I think if Jordan Mason is a starting running back, I think we're gonna look like what the Pittsburgh Steelers looked like last year. Aaron Jones being
Even
the
if it's
receiving back.
50-50,
Yeah,
I just
Aaron Jones
need
being the
like
receiving back.
a solid, consistent 5 to 10 points out of him as a floor, and then I'm happy. If he gets those 5 to 10 points and a touchdown every other couple weeks, then
Yeah.
that's what I need it. And like Rashad White, I don't know what Washington's doing with the running back. So
I like him as a
the Bucks used him last year as their
he's our
their
pass
main
catcher.
guy when Buck went down. So
I think Bill got targeted maybe less than 20 times last year. And I think I make 20 is like a very high number. I'm saying he might have been like 15 or 10. But I like Rashad White. Rashad White's a guy who can catch the backfield. You don't want him to be your running back number one. So I do like
yeah,
Brady going to go and get Bill. If Bill does what he did last year, which he had 800 something yards on like 175 carries. What in the F, bro? That's
yeah,
four.
yeah.
That's 4.5 yards per carry or more. Maybe 4.3. Sorry, but brother, if that guy's playing your entire season with Jaden Daniels on a play action under center, oh my gosh, yeah, I think he's a good pick. You'll take him around 9.
And then
Kenneth
yeah, I mean, I guess
Gainwell, insurance. The boy goes down. Kenneth Gainwell will be a
getting
guy.
Dak here in the 10th round, that's pretty fun.
Great pick. Did he size up with Dak? Is that like a stack? Did he go with
He auto
either
picked.
auto? Damn, right. This
Yeah, it's
isn't
Nick.
6'7" is Nick.
I always
Right.
have to look, and then I'm like, oh right.
How many
Let me
wins are he
look.
gonna get this year?
I wanna see. Actually, we'll go to his team. We'll just go to his team after. You making a 6-7 joke?
I said, how many wins are he gonna get this year?
Mhm.
Bro, but
Yeah.
look. Hopefully, I mean, I'm probably in the same range of that as well too. If my guys don't hit, it's gonna get yucky.
Let's see. This is
Keaton
oh
Mitchell.
yeah.
Wow.
This was the
Who's
and it
dribbling?
hurt me.
Go pick on Stribling
Yeah, I
too.
like Stribling. I like Tommy's pick here with Jacoby Lane. I honestly thought
Yeah.
I could get him later, and I was waiting, and I knew I needed to get these running backs because
I like Jaden Reed in the 11th.
yeah.
Jaden Reed? They just lost 2 guys who caught the ball last year. 2.
He needs wide receivers too.
That's like 120 receptions that are not there.
Yeah, he
Chris-
needs those wide receivers. Oh, and then Texans defense early gone.
Who was that?
Riley.
Riley. Yeah. Didn't like that, actually. Just because there's guys like Tank Dell who can give you upside. There's guys like
Yeah,
I
but
mean, I
if
guess,
you're
I
getting
guess,
if
I
you're
guess,
getting
I
one
guess.
of if not the top defense, it's a little justifiable.
Dude, I got the Eagles defense. Like
Yeah, I mean, I wanted a top defense, so I went Ravens here, or I mean, I went Broncos.
Great pick.
Ash went Ravens, and then this is where I was just kind of like,
This is the end of the draft. This is it. You know, like
Yeah.
this is you
I
close the book
didn't-
here.
I didn't want to take a kicker here, but at the same time, oh, and Worthy was still sitting here. I just couldn't bring myself to take Worthy because I already
Yeah,
have.
there's no point. There's no point.
Yeah. So it's like I couldn't really take them, but yeah, these are the last 4 picks here.
Yeah.
You went with Jonah Coleman. I like that here.
So remember, I picked J.K. Dobbins, I believe, in the 8th or 9th round. So
Yeah.
I went Jonah knowing that he is the straight running back archetype, which is the same thing with J.K. Dobbins. They're both just straight running backs. no one's gonna beat out RJ Harvey for the pass catching ability. RJ Harvey's a great pass catcher, but if he does go down, they're gonna have to split time anyway, and I could just feel it being a Jonah Coleman experience. So,
Yeah.
did I want to go Denver running back as my backup to my two running backs? No, I really wanted to be Jadarian Price and Jalen Warren. That's what was my plan the entire time. But seeing Rome fall that far, I was like, yeah, I'm taking him. So I couldn't go around that, unfortunately. But Baker
Yep.
Mayfield, great pick in this range.
I mean, he's on
I
a contract year. He's
I
playing with
think yeah.
no
He
deal
wants
right
to,
now.
are you gonna give Baker Mayfield $50 million a year?
If I'm the Bucks, I probably.
He's been good.
Yeah, he's been
He'll
good.
make $50 million a year. Dak, Joe, Purdy,
Mahomie.
Mahomes, Allen.
I mean, yeah, you're paying him
That's crazy.
top money, but from what I've seen out of him in the last 2-3 years, I think he
He's been
deserves it.
amazing. He was
And
the
I
guy
think
I
that's
was
the
targeting too.
stability you need to try to make it. And I mean, I don't know. I've been seeing some good things out of Ruben Bain. I gotta see. I've seen good things out of Mansour
Ruben.
Delane too. So, but
I think
that's
he was a
definitely
reach
something
too.
I'm gonna be. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna be watching. If Ruben Bain is like otherworldly, it's gonna hurt. But if Mansour Delane is also otherworldly, then I think I'd be okay.
Otherworldly as a cornerback, I guess you dampen the passing attack, so you're gonna have to
Mhm.
run. If you have a really good run defense, like yeah. If he's okay, or if he's like, bro, an otherworldly pass rusher, that's every
Ooh.
single play. I have to double you. I have to double
Here's a
you.
shout I gotta give because Jordan Tyson was in my plans. I wanted to take him.
Super late.
I wanted to take him before defense, so like 12. Um, but I think
I
what was
like
really
him.
stopping me was I looked at my bench and I saw Marvin Harrison and Brian Thomas on my bench, and I was like, yeah, because I could put him in my IR slot. But it's like when he comes back, is there really a path to him on my team for playtime? Like if I have
Maybe
all my guys doing good,
the odds
um,
of us having all of our guys is pretty low, right? Like all of them. I'm not saying we're gonna have none of our guys. I'm saying that all of them. Like Marv got hurt last year. Like I know one of my receivers are gonna get hurt. Like this is kind of
yeah,
like how the game. It's how it goes, especially with me in fantasy. Like 2 years ago, I lost Steph Diggs and I lost Rashee Rice. Guys, I mean, that would have been my year. That was a chip year. Um, but like once guys like that go out, and I had like
you also got a nice visit from the snake oil salesman at the end of the year
I
there.
did, and I mean the season already over. Actually, it wasn't over, and that's kind of very annoying. That I still am very mad about that. Not at you, but more I'm like I could have made the playoffs with that, and that would have been a good push because that team actually like Drake London and Bucky was like starting to click at that point too.
Yeah.
But it's like it's what it is. Your team went far. You went to
Let's
the
see.
championship, right, or second round?
Yeah, I think I got bounced somewhere in playoffs. I'm not
Second.
sure where I was. I like
Yeah,
Trey Harris here too.
I like Chig
Um,
here. I like Chig in the
yeah,
13th.
Chig is good.
I like
Keenan
Keenan
Allen.
Allen.
Yeah, Keenan Allen.
Stupidly.
I'd love to see
Cyrus
what he does
Allen.
there.
So I thought that's on me. I should got Cyrus. I'm trolling.
Oh yeah, my two
I'm trolling. I don't know why I didn't go that way.
lotto tickets here. If anything happens to Kenneth, I'm thinking an Emmett Johnson can do some damage. He's been looking good, and then
I trolled. That's my
yeah,
fault. 'Cause I
Cyrus,
did
I was
want to.
scared. I
Yeah.
heard you. Oh, that's what made me start freaking out. We were talking, and you're like, yeah, dude, it'll be like Rice, Worthy, Kelsey, Cyrus Allen. They'll be the ones catching teeth. And I was like,
Yeah.
you don't know that name, bro. And
I
if
did.
you know that name, don't put that out for the rest of these heads to be hearing that name. I don't want to know about that.
I honestly I think I may have persuaded two picks in the draft. Arana Gasson was not getting picked here, and I think Jacoby Myers was not going to get picked where he got picked. I those are two things I totally believe, and I think I just gave Tommy an extra 10 points a game now with the stack he has.
I
I'm a
don't
little
know
annoyed about
because
that.
I'm it's a hard wide receiver room to read.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's why you want to have the guy throwing the ball, right? Like
Unfortunately, I do think Travis Hunter is going to be primarily corner because they just don't need him
at
as
all.
receiver. Yeah, and
And even if they do have him a couple, he might catch like he
yeah,
might
he
get
might come
targeted
in here and
twice.
there. Yeah, Um,
I don't know.
so yeah, you ended Brenton Strange and Boswell. I like that.
Yeah, I had to kind of just go with something there. I was very heartbroken that Chig got because Chig was going undrafted most places. So I was like, well, I guess I'll get him at the end. I really wanted to get Chig there, so that was a little bit annoying, but that's fine. You know, we'll take it. Ray Davis is a good handcuff. I maybe would have wanted to get him, but I don't believe in getting handcuffs anymore in this type of league. Pacheco goes late. Drew Stevens goes, of course. Jake Bates. You know, normal guys here. Bateman is going to jail, so I don't know what we're doing here.
You probably won't go to jail,
No,
but
I'm trolling, but I'm just saying.
okay.
But
And
yeah,
then we're
what a good draft, man. I'm happy with my team. I'm happy with the depth we have. I feel much better about the situation this year than I did last year going out of it. I just didn't.
so
My stomach was hurting about AJ Brown last year. I would have taken him this year, of course, but
we'll take a
no.
look. We'll just go team by team.
Yeah,
And like we won't go everybody's team, but like
just look at yours. I like the receiver depth. The second year in a row, I've said that. I love the receiver depth.
yeah, I with the
Not
way the
because
running backs have
I
been,
don't like Rasheed. I don't like Marv, but you know I do like Brian Thomas Jr. You know I do like
I
Emeka Egbuka. You know I do like Amon Ross. Those even if those two guys don't do anything,
I
those three
didn't
guys
like
right there.
Rasheed, especially with how high, like, cause he was going second round in a lot of
Second
things I
round,
was seeing,
mid
and I was
second
like, I'm
round,
not taking him second round. But
mid
then he
third
fell to
round.
the third round, and I was like, I gotta get him.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and then
Mahomes
I would
stack,
say I
Kelsey
would say the
stack.
back half of my draft is just how I usually do is just backups and lotto
Yeah,
plays and hope one pans out.
yeah.
Um,
We picked next to each other, so I'm at fifth here.
yeah, here you are.
Yeah. So Cook, I'm not hoping. I believe that Chase Brown and Cook, if they barely stay healthy, they will be guys who can give me 16, 18 points a game. Um, Waddle had to reach on him. Lad, I like only because he just there's no Keenan Allen this year, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
between him and QJ. And QJ is a strictly X receiver. He's gonna go down the field. So who's gonna
Is
be
this
there for
his
the?
last year on rookie contract?
It might be, but QJ and Lad are the same age. They're like 24.
Hmm.
That's insane.
And
So
then
we'll see.
yeah,
Chris Godwin, I like the receiver depth, man. Goodness gracious, I love
yeah,
Stephon Diggs being there. I wish my
that
running
was
backs were the
good.
same, but I can live with the fact that I went double hero running back, and then um, can live with the rest of whatever I got. Kyler Murray has to be good this year because
Oh yeah, I
I took
hope
him
so.
over drafting what's his name, Baker. So I
Yeah,
hope he's just can be a good
the
guy I can put
rushing
in.
ability is it's something I'm really looking at.
Top 10 running top 10 quarterback when he's been playing. He's been healthy. So
Let's see. I like Jerry's team here out of
a
the three
lot.
of these.
I just like the fact that you're gonna get a number one target for Caleb Williams
I
in
still
the fifth
can't get
round.
over Loveland in the fifth.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, I know it
impressive.
was 5-1, but still, it's fifth round.
No, it's supposed to be like 4 middle is where he was
No,
going.
I know.
So
But yeah, because he's gonna have Gibbs, McBride, Loveland, Allen, Collins, and then the rest just fill in. And
Josh
yeah,
Downs could be a guy later on in the season. Um, I like, huh, I like
see
Riley's team
this
a lot. He's not
this
up
is
on
an
a draft right now, but I
interesting
like his team.
play here because I know I was touted as the man who was gonna have absolutely no running back depth, but like if we take a look here, yeah, Jerry has Jameer Gibbs, but his RB2 is Jonathan Brooks or RJ
RJ
Harvey.
Harvey.
Chris Kyle, he's got David Montgomery. Never mind, I missed that.
Yep.
Um,
And
but
Tony
it's like,
Pollard.
yeah. I was
10
eyeing,
points.
I was eyeing Pollard.
I couldn't do that with myself this year.
Um,
Not gonna lie. Couldn't do that. I like JK, man. I think JK is like, ah, man, just be healthy for the good thing is I know he's gonna play 7 games.
yeah,
Max. So I'm like, if 7 games, I'm like, bro, if he's playing better than Rome halfway through the year, flex. Get him there. Week 6 and week 7 is where I'm gonna need running back filling help. So I think week 7 is James. So I'm gonna probably put in Warren I think with him with Chase.
Yeah.
Week 10 is my week. I'm gonna get killed though.
I
Week
will
10 is
say
my week.
I do like Connor's team a lot. Taking the
If
receivers
oh my
gotta
gosh,
stay healthy here and
yeah,
be
but
healthy. But I mean, a
even if they
Puka
don't, even if they aren't
Neighbors
healthy, it's like T
Higgins
Higgins is gonna be
trio.
healthy. Well, he has some Parker Washington and I mean, let me not even say Parker Washington.
Mike Evans too. He's got Mike Evans. He can
Yeah, I'm
step
saying
in.
Mike Evans and T Higgins, those two can start.
I like Blake
And that's
Corum.
yeah. I like Baishal Tutin.
Yeah, Tootin.
Facts. I just
Tootin
don't.
will definitely be his RB2, but I like Corum as a depth guy. Is that his only depth RB? Oh no, Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones too, but Aaron Jones is
Uh,
liable to get hurt too. I like his team. I like the he's gonna if Malik comes back week 7, he can actually like play like not come back. I'm talking about like he gets playing at like Malik level, elite. I gotta survive my first 2 weeks because I'm playing.
so we're just gonna look at your matchup, and then we're gonna look at my matchup.
I'm playing Hurts, Bijan, Devontae Adams, Bowers. Those are the guys I'm terrified of.
Hold on. Hold on. I feel like there's a better.
There is. I think it's like scoreboard. Or yeah, maybe this is it.
Is this it?
Yeah, we can go through you first.
Oh
You're
yeah, it's on me.
split between. I like Swift over your Rashad White. I like Amon Ra. Dude, I think his receivers are ridiculous. I like AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown's gonna hit. Christian Watson's gonna hit.
I do like his receivers. Yeah. I think I don't know because when I look at running backs, I look at how many points combined are your two running backs going to have versus how many points combined are their two going to have, and
Yep.
then
You can
because
live
you
from
got
there.
quarterback versus quarterback, and then I feel like you got those two running backs versus the two running backs, two wide receivers versus two wide receivers, and then tight end versus tight end flex defense kicker. So it's like if Derrick Henry and Rashad White, and I'm split, I'm gonna have to make a decision between White and Mason, see who I put in.
It depends what you're gonna hear before the season starts.
Yeah,
Like who's the
exactly.
starter?
But yeah, so I don't know. I think I could take this week 1.
I think
It'll
you're
largely
gonna need. It's gonna be on the back of Rasheed Rice
yeah,
and Travis Kelsey.
every week is gonna be a Chiefs game. See how
Yep.
well the Chiefs play. And they just got their old offensive coordinator back when they were
Eric
slinging
Bieniemy.
that ball. Yeah. And I heard their wide receiver coach is doing good things. So yeah, we'll see
It
what
should be a
happens there.
solid
But I
week. I mean,
think
it's already like it's pretty much a tide. You know, it's like a little bit over for Chris Hagan. I don't like my week 1 or week 2 matchups at all. Just because I don't want to play Bijan or Gibbs. Now, glad I get them out of the way early in the season, where they're liable to do some, not have the best game. Like I'm talking like they could have 20 or something like that.
yeah, but
Um,
how much does that do to the psyche, when if you lose and you
yeah,
go
0
0
and 2 isn't fun. Isn't 0 and 2 isn't fun, but I do play Chris twice
I
this
mean, it's
year.
putting you here. What
Kyle,
is that? 109 projected?
yeah, 109 is insane.
That's a
I don't believe
crazy
that's
projection.
crazy with James Cook. I mean, I guess like maybe we'll have to see how first 2 weeks go. But every year it's like that for me. Where they're like I'm never projected like 120 or anything like that.
Yeah.
I like my depth against anybody else in the league. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's gonna come down to if I can package together some guys to get
You like
another
your
running
depth
back.
over my depth?
Who am I looking at? Steph Diggs, good Godwin, Warren. Yeah, I like those 3.
I think running backs you probably got me, but I don't think anyone's got me
Receiver depth?
receiver wise.
No, I mean that's no. I don't have you receiver wise.
But like,
Um,
see, that's something I'll be looking for is guys like Brady who don't have a receiver. If people's receivers go down, like that's definitely something I'll be looking to try to send
if
out for
Luther
running
Burden
back.
does hit, then it's like it's pretty much all for naught because the team's gonna be pretty good with Bijan.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be my guy. I can maybe beat this week. My week 2 is gonna be a challenge. I gotta play Jameer Gibbs and Colson Loveland and Trey McBride.
All right. So we got. This isn't every week. All right. This is gonna be my schedule.
Every year, week 11.
Yep. We got our
Looney Twins, bro. 1-1.
infamous week 11. I played
Insane.
Brady twice,
That
Jerry
sucks.
twice.
That sucks. See, that's worse than
Oh,
me.
that's not good.
That's worse than me.
Is that I got Connor once? Is that the only two timers I got?
I think I played Riley twice.
Oh, I played Kevin twice too.
Who else?
Dumb.
Who am I playing twice?
I don't get Nick twice, really.
Who
All
gets
right.
Nick twice? It's playoff team. Um,
I think you get him twice. Yeah, you get him twice.
win those games, man. It's gotta win those games.
One of them's a
Um,
week 14 matchup. I hope he doesn't play Spiller to you at the end there.
yeah. I mean, Riley's team is gonna be tough late though. I have to play Riley twice. I'm playing CMC and Amari Hampton twice,
Yeah.
and Cam Scatterbo. So that'd be interesting. Yeah, we both have our work cut out for us. Now unfortunately I don't have to play Brady twice and Jared twice, but
It's fine. I'll beat him, bro. I'll beat him.
please do.
You know I'll be there in playoffs.
Hey man, I'm hoping to get there this year. Projection doesn't look great, but I think if my guys hit on the way I think they I believe in them. So if they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. I still don't think I'm gonna be the one losing this league. So again, a little bit more risky this year because I don't want to be if I'm gonna lose, let me lose in my own with my own hand.
Of course.
So I'll live with that. Yeah, I guess we're just heading on to projections now, right? For season. Who are your top 6 to make the playoffs?
Let me head back to. Okay, so one team gets a bye from each division here.
Yep.
Um,
Each division, right? Who's in my division? Of course. Of course.
You got the 4-time champion as well as the undefeated champion.
every single person in my thing went to the playoffs last year.
All right, so I'll
Besides
give it
Kamish.
to Jerry. So I'll pick.
Jerry Brady. That's my 2.
I'll say Jerry.
Riley.
I'm gonna say Jerry, Tommy Brady,
Okay.
and then
You got 2 from your division. That's it.
no, I'm saying Jerry, Tommy Brady, just 3.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. And then okay. So
And then
then
I think
got Connor probably.
Connor.
I got Riley for sure. Riley's making the playoffs. If Chris McCaffrey stays healthy, he's making the playoffs.
I'll say Connor, me, and Riley.
Okay.
Connor, me, Riley, Tommy, Jerry, and honestly, I'm tossed up between you and Brady.
I think you can not put Brady with Bijan.
See, I don't like Hurst though. I don't like Bucky.
I don't think he likes
Burden.
Hurts either.
But
Predictable.
am I really gonna rule Brady out of playoffs? Like,
No, because he was 0-5 or something like that last year. 1-5 and won the league.
I'll say I'll shoe in Brady. I'll shoe in Brady, but I still think that last spot is up for someone.
We'll see how injuries play out for the rest of the season too, because that's really big. That's quite important, and how guys actually play.
Right now, ESPN at least. Oh, of course, ESPN is going to be projecting that Nick makes the playoff with the highest percent because they drafted his team.
I'm lowest percent, right? I'm at 38.
30, huh?
38%.
Oh, Lord, brother.
With 2 of the best running backs that you could have. And anyway, it's all good. We'll see how I think last year's
project. This is right now how
I'm
they
last.
project.
I'm last.
They're putting you last. They're saying Nick is going to win. So right now they're predicting the playoff teams to be Nick, Jerry, Riley, Kevin, Chris Hagan, and Brady. That's who they think's gonna.
I think there's been multiple times where I've been last. I think the year that I almost won, I was the number 1 seed. I was predicted last and was number 1 by the end of the season.
Yeah.
So draft day 7's fine. I think if you have the number 1 pick, you guys have to be in the top echelon of these rankings because you got the number 1 pick. Riley, of course, is gonna get it because of the value, bro. CMC. I'm like,
I love to watch these rankings too as the season goes on.
So do I.
Because it does give a current power ranking, and I like that.
Yeah.
Um,
I just want to see where we're at after like week. I think by week 5 you know if your team is gonna make the playoffs or not.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I
well,
don't know
of
because
course
week
for Brady's
5, yeah,
situation, but Brady's situation was that his team peaked at the right time. Like he didn't
they
not
did.
have not talented players. He just had a
He
bad
also it
start to
was
the
kind of
season.
crazy too because he didn't make any trades. He just held strong, and then they woke up. So
Welcome to the team. That's what we're doing this year too. I don't trade, bro.
I know last
No
year was
guys are getting
probably
dropped.
I think last year was the least amount of trades.
Well, I mean, 2024 was a trade fiasco. I mean, that was insane last year. I mean, 2024. Like every week
So
there was a trade.
yeah,
At the end of the season. So we'll see how it goes. All I know is that wishing you the best of luck for the season. We're gonna play week 11, so we'll get another video going on. It should be fun.
that'll be fun.
That'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Obviously, like I'm always a fan of watching your team because like we think about fantasy pretty similarly. We're going, trying to have fun. We try to galvanize the troops beforehand. You know, you got to make the decision as who you're going to put in your flex for the week.
I think
Um,
I think
so
a
should be fun.
fun schedule would be like sometime after week 1 concludes,
Mhm.
get a video there, and
Yeah.
then somewhere like maybe week 4, week 5,
Yep.
and
And
then
then playoff
obviously
push week
right
11.
before ours. We'll
Yep.
probably do one right before ours, and
hmm
then maybe one after.
I think we normally do. We get week 10 at the end of week 10, week 11, and then week 12 will go.
We'll,
This is we
we'll
did in 24.
I'll pencil something in, something that makes sense because we got to get something like week 13, right before that last week of playoffs where the teams get picked,
Yep.
and
Well,
then
that's gonna be a tough
then
week. Those 2 weeks before
they are
week 12 and week 13, or is it 15, 16, 17? Yeah. So week
yeah 13,
14,
13 and 14 are the last two, and
exactly. So
that's where
14 and
things
13 will
get
be elite.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think last year I had a chance to make the playoffs.
hmm
My
A lot
team
of people
lost
did,
a
I think.
friggin' yes, bro, because everyone finished like 5 and or 6
Yeah,
and
it went
whatever.
down to point scored. I'm pretty sure, and I think
I
Chris
couldn't do it.
Hagan got in, but
Yeah, bruh. That was that. Oh my gosh, I was like, I can't believe I'm gonna make the playoffs. My team scored 60 points 2 times at the beginning of the year. Insane.
we had two viewers here for a second. I don't know who's left. I wish this would tell
Connor, and one of our moms probably. So
one of
appreciate it.
Connor and my
Um,
dog in the other room on the
yeah,
tablet.
respect. Appreciate. Thank you for the streams, bro. The likes. Appreciate for Connor to come out though. But no, I mean I think this year feels different because I don't feel like there's anyone that's like a runaway with it. Again, I feel like I guess that's like how it is every year. But I feel like everyone got
Mhm.
value, right? Depending
Yeah,
how you draft it. Everyone had a chance to get value. Stephon Diggs was in the 10th round. Um, like it was a chance to get value at every turn. I think Baishal Tutin will be a guy I want to be watching this year. I want to see what he does because he could very well be a fourth, third round pick next year
yeah.
over Brees Hall. So
My main watches for the start of the season is going to be basically all my receivers. See how Rice looks. See how Ibuka looks with his
Rice is
toe.
a friggin'
See how
must to
Harrison
see how he looks. If Rice
Harris
comes out and gives you 20 points, best pick in that
dude.
third round.
No, Harrison is my must.
Yeah, but you got him in the 5th round. Like if he hoops,
True, true.
if
I
he does
guess.
play well, like is there a world where who's their coordinator? Is it Michael Floor?
Yeah, yeah.
Is he
Called him.
passing?
I mean, he called him Devonte Adams. He said he's going to play the Devonte Adams role. I was like,
Who the hell is what role is that? Every catch all the
catch the
balls
ball,
and
buddy.
moss everybody?
I mean, I think it was he got a touchdown week 1 of preseason. That's pretty fun.
Marv?
Yeah.
I don't preseason done. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's the first football action. I see preseason.
I've been watching all the
go,
games.
You
Yeah.
know,
I
eat
try not
it
to
up.
make any like judgments off it, but I like to watch it just because I want to see guys play. I want to see guys get an opportunity. Like yesterday, Jaden Bradley, guy from DeMatha, graduate, caught a one-handed pass on the Commanders yesterday from Cali McManus.
Oh yeah.
I was watching that. I was like, OBJ, you've returned. Close enough. Welcome back, bro. So it was cool, man. I like watching.
Tough loss to the Lions preseason. Chiefs have lost their
And
last, I think 8 in a row preseason games.
you guys have won 3 Super Bowls in that time period. So or 2 Super Bowls in that time period. Bravo. I don't believe in preseason. I believe in my offense line looking garbage behind with Jaden Daniels. That shit made me sick.
I like my offensive line this year.
I don't like none of y'all. Facts. That's my fault. That was yeah. I was out of character there. No, I mean,
All right.
dude, it'd be fun. We'll see how it goes with the boys, but good showing there. General manager of the Mahomes Mahogs, head of the
I think I'll keep
layoffs.
that. I think I'll keep.
We'll see if I lose the week one. I think the layoffs will stay. I don't know. I gotta see what's going on from there. But nonetheless, that was it was a good showing there, buddy. Best of luck. I know the next couple weeks you're gonna be salivating over the lineup and hearing news from whatever. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
best of luck, bro.